So we got Deadpool, Elektra, Nick Fury, Commissioner Gordon, and one of the most beautiful actresses in the world, Salma Hayek, all in one film. What other film can you ever say that you got all these people in one film? Let's talk about it. What's up, everyone? My name is Zach, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new review for the Hitman's Bodyguard. A film that, once I saw the trailer, I was pretty intrigued at the cast. I liked how it's an action with some comedy in it. I was pretty intrigued to see it. I knew what it was going to be. It was going to be a dumb action time. And what does the trailer give me? The trailer told me that, and that's what I get from this film. The film's actually really fun, and it actually has some really good action set pieces in there, which I have to acclaim to the director Patrick Hughes, who I'm not a big fan of. He made The Expendables 3, which is the only film I've seen of his, and I don't like that film fondly. I think that's the worst out of The Expendables, and overall just a bland action film. Best part about it was Mel Gibson, and Mel Gibson is Mel Gibson. I mean, when he's on a screen, he's usually pretty damn good. The thing about Hitman's Bodyguard, it's just this typical generic story of one man not liking another man, but they have to work together for some generic reason. And that's all you gotta know. It's what the trailer gives you, and it's what you have to know. There's nothing special about the story in here. And there are some subplots in there with some romance and love and stuff, which honestly, this film probably could have came out in February and would have probably done, I'm assuming, probably better. But, like I said, it's just the subplots didn't need to be in there, but I actually did enjoy them fondly. I actually did enjoy all the characters in here and all the chemistry they had. I thought Aloyda Young, who plays Elektra in the Daredevil series, was actually really good in here, and I actually wanted a bit more of her. Same with Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek had some of the best scenes in this film, and I wish they had a little bit more of her. But I mean, the main characters in here is Ryan Reynolds and Samuel L. Jackson, with Samuel L. Jackson saying his classic mother effers. And I mean, their chemistry is so damn well that I kind of wish we would have gotten them in a better film, or maybe even get Deadpool and Nick Fury in one film, which will never happen. But this is the kind of fan fiction we get is with Hitman's Bodyguard. And like I said, it's a fun time, and the chemistry between them, I wouldn't say this film is a laugh out loud comedy. There is some very laugh out loud moments in here. Some of the jokes fall, some of the jokes really hit, but I think it's because the chemistry between the actors and actresses in here are so damn well, and they're just the intensity and the electricity that they spark out of them with all the energy is the reason you go and see this film. That's the reason you keep on track with this film, because all the action, it's great. It's all fantastically directed, and I was very surprised to see that it wasn't all just shaky ham and it wasn't all shit. I think Patrick Hughes, with giving him an R-rated film to direct his action, he actually did a competently well-done action films in here, which Expendables 3, I think if it was R-rated, he probably would have had better action scenes in there. Gary Oldman's in this film, and honestly, I was a little disappointed by him. Accent in here kind of sounded like Gru from Despicable Me, and it just kind of distracted me the whole time. He didn't get enough of his action. You don't get to see a lot of him in this film, so I don't completely hate the filmmaker for doing this. I think it's just the material he was given from the script, but I think they could have used him a little bit more. I mean, you could have thrown any actor in there and I would have been fine. It was cool to see Gary Oldman, I guess. The other two complaints I do have about this film is it's a little too long. There are some scenes where they just kept going on, and I was like, okay, you can cut that out. You could have cut easily probably 15 to 20 minutes out of this film, and it would have made it for a more tightly paced film. Also, I think my big one complaint with this film is the music. It's cool. I love the music. I love the score in here. But sometimes it seemed like a damn music video. And that's when I don't like action scenes. The action can be completely great, but when you throw in these classics or these awesome music beats, it kind of just gets distracting. I don't need all of that, and there's some scenes towards the end where the music, literally, I'm not joking, kept changing between each action scene, and it was like 3 different songs within a span of probably 6 minutes of this action scene, which was very jarring and very distracting. I might be the only one that complains about that, but I just don't like when action scenes have to revolve on the music. This fancy-ass music going on in the background that's classics and stuff we hear on the radio. It's cool to hear, but the third time, it gets a little jarring for me, and I'm just like, why you gotta do that? Other than that, guys, I had a really fun time with Hitman's Bodyguard. If you're looking for a fun time at the movies this weekend, you should go check it out. You're gonna get some laughs, you're gonna get some mother effers in here, and you're gonna get some good action scenes. Just expect a little longer of a film than you would expected, and also expect that some of your favorites, like Salma Hayek, Aloyda Young, or Gary Oldman, might not get the most screen time that you've wanted. But I'd say if there's a sequel coming out for Hitman's Bodyguard, maybe if they made a sequel in a couple years, I'd go check it out. I think you gave some characters in here that had some great chemistry that I'd like to see on the screen again. Yes, their character arcs go in the way you think they're gonna go, but it's, what do you expect from this generic story that they're telling? All that said, I'm gonna give the Hitman's Bodyguard a B. Important thing, guys, is what do you guys think about Hitman's Bodyguard? Please comment down below and let me know, and let's talk about it all down in the discussions below. If you haven't seen it yet, please comment down below and tell me what you're expecting from Hitman's Bodyguard. I'm really excited to talk about this, guys, and let's just all talk about it down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, and as always, stay classy and have a great rest of your guys' day.